Okay, I did a 20-minute session before lunch. When I bring my awareness to the heart center and then to my breaths, my breathing becomes shallow and I feel a burning sensation in my heart. It is neither uncomfortable nor comforting. Just wondering if that is normal. Yes, it is. Okay, having that beautiful burning sensation in the heart is the awakening of the heart and the stirring. So let's see if I remember what it's called. It's spanda. I think for those of you that were in my teacher training would have heard this word a few times. Spanda, S-P-A-N-D-A, spanda. Spanda means vibration or tremor or shaking, right? Or like a kind of murmuring or like a very, very gentle ring tone. This is your heart trying to call you. Zzz, 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 hello, hello, right? You can think of it that way. Or you can think of it as this beautiful sacred vibration from which the unmanifest is manifesting itself into this world, and you are picking up this beautiful tone. Panda, and then also very similar to that, of course, the chanting of the word Om. Om. Right? The sound that beautiful creation is consistently making. The sound of manifestation. The sacred sound, the sacred syllable. So isn't it beautiful that you can actually feel that syllable or something very similar right there in the heart? I think it is telling you that you have found your heart. So stay in that place and continue to deepen your practice. Don't worry if the breath becomes shallow, shallow. Like what I mentioned earlier, you should not be concerned because the body automatically knows what to do with the breathing, and nobody has died of suffocation in meditation. Nobody, okay? Nobody. Not going to suffocate. Let the breath be. Stay with that discomfort and find out for yourself, is it really true that I'm going to die if I stop breathing? Do I really need to gasp for air? Or is it just something that I can let go? Okay, it is about listening to the heart. And I think it's quite safe for me to say this now, because if I were to say this earlier, then I would be very scared. Because a lot of people listening to the heart means going to eat ice cream, and listening to the heart means going to, I don't know, which is that listening to the heart does not mean listening to your emotions. That is the modern Hollywood idea of what the heart is. But we know what heart means, right? Sing, right? Core, center. The heart is that place of simplicity, that place of silence within you, that all the layers of the mind has covered up, that now you don't even know it's there. But as you become quieter and quieter, letting more and more go, then the brilliance of it starts to uncover itself, and you see it, and you feel it, and you come home. So within this home, because it is a place that is beyond space and time, and then space and time always has a form and shape, then initially you will think that it's nothing. Nothing. I experience nothing. It feels like nothing. This is nothingness. And it is also described as nothingness in the traditions. And because it's nothingness, very, very likely you think that it's boringness, or you think that it's scariness. Some people are scared. Some people get bored. Some people wonder, what is the point to this? I'm just looking at the space behind my eyelids. I don't understand. What's the point? Where is the magic? Where is all the lights? Where is the images? Where is the visions, right? But if you deepen your practice and you stay with that experience of what you understand as nothingness, then you will understand this nothingness to be more than just a nothingness. You will understand it to be a very strong, beautiful intelligence that has the capacity and the potential to give you so much guidance. But its voice is very soft because it hasn't got a voice. Anything that has a voice is your mind. Then how does this communicate with you? Burning sensation in the chest, right? Feeling of vibration in the heart. Or perhaps you just have a sense that you know, you just know. How do I know? I don't know, I just know. You don't know? I know. It's just that knowing. You have that sense of knowing, right? And that is listening to your heart. You look at one thing, you look at another thing, oh, Why? I don't know. I just know, right? Like, I can give the example. Today, a very special guest in my 5:30 class, someone I had not met in a couple of years. So when I was teaching in Meraki Yoga in the west of Singapore, and there was this beautiful husband and wife from Italy. But they had to stop their sessions because they migrated to Switzerland. And before they did so, they told me, hey, you should really do classes online. You should do something on YouTube. And at that point of time, I was like, I told them, yes, that's a good idea. But then at the back of my head, I'm like, no, not really. I don't want to. But how life changes and how the circumstances change. And now I find myself coming up with YouTube videos and all that because of necessity, right? And just the other day, I was thinking about them because of what they were asking from me. And I'm like, oh, now I have YouTube videos. Maybe I should try to contact this person. Maybe I should try to contact this person. And just kept thinking about this person. But then I couldn't find the contact because it's been so long already. And then before you know it, she's all the way in Switzerland, but somehow she ends up in my Zoom class. Isn't that an amazing thing? Yeah, and I did tell her too, I was thinking about you actually. So beautiful things like that can happen. It's not just a practice of being boring and dull. The wonderment of this practice reveals itself through that initial sense of monotony. Really, it is a kind of a beautiful treasure that is hidden in plain sight. So with that in mind, are we ready for one more session? Good, I think so. So we have 15 minutes left, but I'm going to go past that into 5 minutes into